Okay, guys, welcome back to this new episode of Wiki to be mobirise series. So today we are back with yet another exciting website theme, and it's actually a good website theme for mostly blog websites or content websites. So in this theme, we're gonna be looking at a very unique unique features that are really so much exciting, and most of them are actually most used by blogs, and they are needed in any case if at all you're developing in a blog website. So let's start by moving around the home pages, the article pages, contact us pages, and of course many more other pages. The search pages, which happens to be a very unique page that normally most blogs don't have. Also the contact us page, which is actually very important. We have also the subscription, the subscribe blog, so your clients can just sign in or just using their email subscribe for upcoming articles or any other updates on the blog. So let's start off by moving around our blog, and we see which unique features do we have. And later on in this tutorial, make sure you subscribe. I will be giving away at least a free theme for every subscriber, a free theme for every subscriber. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you want to get a free theme for download, you will be able to download the source code, and also I will show you how to integrate it into your mobirise or any other development platform, probably if you're doing Bootstrap or any other of course website developer. So let's start off by looking at our home pages. Now this blog has let me see, two home pages, homepage 1 and homepage 2. The first homepage is one with a three-column homepage, and about 3 or 4, of course, rows. But you can go ahead and add. Now that you'll be having a source code, you can add more rows and more columns as much as you want. So here we have the two first columns, big columns that will be, of course, hosting the trending articles. For the trending articles. Then now on this side we'll be having the archived articles, or the ones that are not so much trending, or the ones that are we can call it archived, or ones that had happened some time back, probably something like that, or the featured articles, or something they can call the writer's pick or the editor's pick section. So this homepage 1 is actually so much extensive to the extent that it has first of all, the first row we have 2 trending articles, and for the second row then 1 sidebar, and for the second row we have another design where we have 1 trending article and 2 sidebars. So you kind of have to choose which one do you want to use, or even you can use both of them just like the way they are here. Then you also have the same thing, but this time they have changed. One is on the right side and the other one is on the left side. And then we have an exciting footer where we have the address, the contact us, and of course the about us. Okay, so these are the important features on this homepage 1. So what do we have on this homepage? Now this homepage is so unique that it's kind of brings out sort of a dashboard. Have you seen like these blogs of the BBC blogs? So it kind of brings out that feel of very big blog or very big sites that really hosts a lot of content. I would recommend you should go for this exact theme. So let's go ahead and see what we have on homepage 2. Let's visit our homepage 2 and we see. Now, homepage 2 has kind of an introduction, sort of an intro header, which is this. That this can be used for probably purposes of if you have new content that is actually upcoming, new stories that are upcoming, it can be featured here on this section. And then the next section will be the section of the articles, which are kind of on the same line, and it has also 3 columns of the same width, and of course the same height. The height depends on the content in the column. It has some ones that you can call quick descriptions on every article, and this is very, very important if you're writing blogs. So these ones can be used as you can call them normally in blogs they label. You can call it label. For example, you have a category and you can say probably articles that are for technology, they are labeled technology. Articles for coronavirus, they are put under coronavirus. So every article will be having such a label that really tells which category of that article, where is it exactly falling into. So this is very important. It's actually a common theme, only that on top here on the third column we have it's kind of a change where we have two columns, one big column and one small column. So all these can be actually integrated into one dashboard. So this dashboard has several columns. You can see here two columns, one big column and one small column, but still with the same feature whereby we can describe of course the label and category of the article. So we have another exciting here, the three column but not same height. And finally we have a very good footer that has a subscribe section. So you can say get monthly updates and free sources here. So readers or clients can come here and just put their emails, blah blah blah, at gmail.com, and then finally they say subscribe. Once they say subscribe, the email goes direct to your email. You don't have to have the PHP side or the server side, but you just put in your email. So once the reader comes here, puts in the email and clicks on the subscribe button, you will have a notification on your email that somebody has subscribed for updates, and you can be able to build an email list in your email from there. So we also have connecting to the get connected to social medias, where we have Twitter, Facebook, of course YouTube, Instagram, G plus, and also many other social media. So we also have the copyright section. I've seen very many blogs are lacking the copyright section, but this blog also has the copyright section, and also the back on top button, whereby if you had scrolled down and you're very far away, you don't have to scroll back up, you just click on back on top and it will go back on top automatically by clicking on this button. So these are very much exciting features for this new blog. Now you can go ahead and see here, you can just put about us, the blog. Then here you can have quick links, about us services, blah blah, get in touch, connecting to the contact us. So just like I said, now those are two types of homes that we have, the home pages, and I believe these home pages are really exciting for this time. You can just pick one of them and ignore the rest. Okay, so now that's all for the home pages. Let's go for the article pages. Now the article pages, we have article 1, article 2, article 3, and article 4. So we have ones that have unique features. We have an article with a video, we have an article with a sidebar, we have an article without a sidebar, but at least we have with some pics and it's arranged, so you can choose which article page you want. So let's click on article page 1 and we see how good it is. So article page 1 starts with an introduction, just like giving you a div where you can put your article header and its quick description. And then it also has some buttons or favicons where we can display, of course, the people who worked on this project. You can see, maybe you can say developed by Dr. So and so, or reviewed, the article was reviewed by Dr. So and so. As you go on, it goes ahead and puts this favicon, or you can call it a button, on top of the article of pick. So you can either describe the pick, or it can describe the article category, or the anything, as long as anything that shoots with the article can be described in this button. Okay, now we go ahead to the content section. This is the article section where you put the pick or the video, and then also go for the content. So this is the main article header. Apart from this, you can also have this one that goes below the pick. Then this is here where we have the main body. You put your links here. You also put your you call them drop downs. You can also put your everything. So you can drop everything here in terms of talking about the article. But a most interesting part is that it has a sidebar where you can put other more interesting articles, or archived articles, or the featured articles can be put on this side. So that's page 1. But before I go, I need to talk about something about this article page 1. It has something at the bottom Okay, something called read more or related articles. So you can have this section of the read more articles or the related articles. The more articles that are actually related to this one can be displayed at the bottom here, such that after somebody has read up to the bottom here, can go ahead and see more articles that are actually related to the previous article, and can go ahead and view, because it's more of a search engine optimization technique. So now we go ahead into article 2, article page 2, click on this and you see. Now for article page 2 is actually a single page, and it doesn't have a sidebar. It's a one-way article page, so it scrolls from up to down, doesn't have anything besides. But the most important thing, it starts with an introductory pic and title, which is very, very important to do. If somebody is reading an article and is introduced with a background pic, kind of brings out the beauty of the article. But again, most important, it has a video section. Okay, we are not connected to the internet, but this is a video section, and this section is where you can paste your video link inside the code. Of course, that I will show you how you paste the link inside the code, and your video will be highlighted here. So this article has very good content. This is why you can write your content. This is why you can put your video. It also has some pics, sections of the pics. You can display your blog pic or blog image. It has very good titles and subtitles, of course, headers and subheaders, and different sizes of the images. Okay, now towards the bottom we have an exciting div that is actually not common with most of the blogs or most of the blog pages. You can go ahead and add a separate subscribe or weekly subscribe div, unlike the other one that has it in the footer. This one has it as a separate div on top here. So you go ahead and type in your email there. For example, let me just type my email here. And then you go ahead and say subscribe. Oh, our internet is off, so it's failed to query. But if it was on, it would say thank you for subscribing to our blog. So now that said, that's article 2. We can go for article 3, and you see article 3 is so much like article 2, only that it has some good introductory images. Actually, we saw this in article 2. Not much difference, so they're actually more of the same. You can choose which one to use, this one or the other one, but they are more of the same. Let's go for article 3. And you see, so this was article 3. So we can look at article 4 that says that article 4 has a sidebar. So this actually was talked about in the previous video, as I was teaching you how to make a sidebar, like as in for blogs in mobirise. But this time it was also an article page, and it comes at article 4 with the sidebar. An article with the sidebar, I have already explained its advantages, and this is so exciting. I'll be giving you the code. You can do it in any way you want. And finally, we come to the contact us. Most blogs don't have contact us, but if at all, if somebody reads the article and gets to like it, and if you don't have the comment section, or if at all he doesn't want his response to be mixed up with comments, you can go ahead and probably wants a very good connection with the reader, the writer. So you can come on our contact us section, where we display our addresses, phones, our working hours, emails, and all such that this reader can get in touch with you and probably has a job for you or something like that, or an offer, so that you didn't miss out on that. So this contact us page, not only does it have the contact us details, it also has a contact us form where the client or the reader happens to prefill all what his credentials, and then he can send a customized message here, blah blah, this is I am. Then he said when he clicks on send, this content will be forwarded to your email, and it will be organized, of course, in rows and columns, sort of a tabular format. So it will be forwarded to your email. You don't need to go into server side. Okay, so you can see, you can easily add without any server integration. So you add it there. And again, it has the subscribe form. We had already talked about this. You can use any of your choice. You can either put it in a footer, or you can also as well have it as a separate div. So at least those are the main pages that we have in this theme. As I said, subscribe to the channel. I'll be giving out this free theme for this. The first 100 subscribers will take out the free theme. I will give a free code, of course, for download, and also make a video to show you how they integrate this theme into Bootstrap or into any mobirise, of course, developer. So now for other pages, we're not gonna go into that as per now, but let's go and look at the search bar. I mean the search page, which is actually very much exciting. Let me say people don't want to be on a blog looking for something that they can't find. They just want to come on search. And we really talked about this search. It's kind of a search filter, and if I told you searching, let me say the word Ireland, it will just bring it like that. The moment, even before you finish typing, it will realize the combination and bring out the articles that actually rhyme with that word. And once you have them, you can click on the link. For example, para, and the link has already come, and once you click on it, it takes you to the page that you want to read, and then you read it. So this acts as a kind of a quick search such that you don't have to waste a lot of time meandering around the blog. So it acts like a quick search. So that's all we had for you today in this blog. Just make sure you subscribe, comment in the section if you need them. If you need any personalized help or assistance in this blog, if at all you need something very personalized, just comment in my YouTube. I will be getting in touch with you. But I will be unveiling how I did manage to make this blog in mobirise in the next video. I will be going so much into the coding stuff and showing you how we managed to make this blog, and of course including all these custom codes. So I will be giving all this custom coding in the next video. As you can see, every block here has a custom code, so every block probably was customly coded. This has a lot of content, a lot of code, a lot of HTML, and a lot of CSS. So trust me, you just need to subscribe. We're still here. I will be explaining more how I made all this possible, and of course not forgetting that I will give you this free theme, and you download it for free, and you're able to import it into your mobirise and use it in your website. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video as we explain the theme and how it works.